Fall is here and we're talking hair trends today. We're talking hair colors, accessories, hair jewelry to elevate your look for this fall 2024. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk about hair colors. During the fall season, it's all about the warm tones, the rich, deep shades that just scream cozy fall vibes. Now, I know there are some girlies that don't like to color permanently or temporarily their hair color, but I encourage you, if you are thinking about it, you should try it. Definitely, I can say I love my hair colored now. I just have to take care of it a little bit more, which is okay. So if you are having that itch to maybe possibly dye your hair, then I feel like these are the colors that I think you should go with for this fall 2024. And also, these are some of my favorites to see on Black women, okay? We just eat it up. You just eat it up every time. If I didn't say it before, I'm Courtney. I'm all things natural hair, beauty, lifestyle. So subscribe, come join a friend. Okay, so the first one that I would like to talk about is caramel brown. When the girlies put that caramel brown with that little highlight in their hair, it just looks so beautiful on melanated skin. So for the caramel brown, they're gonna be warm, rich tones with caramel highlights that are going to give the hair brightness and add some dimension to the hair. And when I say the girls eat this up, it's just a subtle little bit of a change in your hair if you already have brown hair. And I love what these, I think, are called like money pieces that are in the front. Like if it's like a highlight, love it. I think caramel brown is a really great color for you if you don't want to go too far over the edge. I think that's a starter if you want to get your feet wet and color in your hair. My next color is going to be auburn, and it can be deep auburn, and I feel like auburn and mahogany kind of play into each other like as a category. I love to see darker skinned women with auburn hair, like it just looks so beautiful. And the auburn gives off a mix of brown and red, which gives like a sultry vibe to it, gives like a grown and sexy. Want to get your feet wet? Mahogany or auburn is not so bright that it will be like, oh, this is too much for me right now. So this is another great color to try during the fall. And so for my next one is the honey blonde. I really love a honey blonde on either brown skin or lighter skin tone women. It just looks really great. And the honey blonde is a warmer blonde with golden undertones, which the colors give a sun-kissed glow to the skin. And I feel like honey blonde is like if you're putting your feet in the water, because I want to tell you that when you do something with blonde and you're gonna have to really want to be able to take care of it. So if you're maybe on your lazy girl, don't really want to do my hair, I don't want to do too much maintenance. If you're on a low maintenance journey, I would say maybe stick towards the brown tones versus the blonde, because blonde is very like high maintenance. To me, it's very high maintenance. You have to really take care of it because it gets dry faster and dehydrated. So just that's a little tip for the honey blonde. And then I want to go into this color that I've just started recently seeing, is the cinnamon brown, and I think that's a really pretty color. Like I feel like it's like a baby that was mixed with copper and brown put together to give it like a darker copper ginger era, and I really love that color. For the cinnamon brown, that hair color has the rich brown tones with the cinnamon red undertones that give just enough spice to the hair. Definitely love that one for the girlies. And then to bring in the classic chestnut brown, just a nice solid brown hair color for the fall, is it just eats it up every time. Like you can't go wrong with a chestnut brown. That color is very low maintenance, so like if you don't really have enough time to want to do too much to your hair every week, I think chestnut brown and like it being like a fresh brown just gonna give you the looks, especially if you're gonna be eating the fashion up and you know the outfits are serving. You want your hair to be fresh too. We sometimes forget about in fashion, like what about the hair? That's basically an accessory too. And so for the chestnut brown, that one has a rich, cooler tone with red undertones in that one, in that hair color as well. And so for my last one, that is one of my favorites, I had to save the best for the last, is the copper blonde golden, that ginger era. Like, I'm just gonna love the ginger copper era. Like, since I've gotten it, I think my first time having it was in 2022, and I'm gonna put some pictures up. And I think I have pictures of these other, just for some inspo. In 2022, I believe that color that I had was the dark intense copper blonde. And this time I'm going to show you what it looked like in July. So this is after like maybe 3 washes. So now you can kind of see like my natural hair color coming back in. So it's almost time for a refresh, but right now I'm kind of feeling the lighter color of this copper blonde. So this color is by the brand Influence, and this one is the dark copper blonde. I say it's 6C. Yes, I love copper. I just think it screams fall, and because also my color season analysis is true autumn, it just complements my skin tone, my eyes, and obviously my hair. It just complements everything. To me, I don't think it's like high maintenance, but I would say it's like medium. I feel like it's in between the blonde, the red-ish colors, and then the brown. I feel like red just seems more manageable. You just gotta keep making sure that you have the right products for it so that it stays moisturized. And I want to say this hairstyle, which you'll be seeing the tutorial of it. Let me know what you think of this. I actually did this hairstyle last Tuesday, so it's been almost, well, no, it's actually been a week since I've had this hair, and I have not put any kind of product in it since then, besides a little hair oil just now for this video and in my edges. But the braid out still looks pretty good for me to do nothing. I didn't re-braid it. Usually I do, but I just been putting it in the bonnet, and it's just been working out. So yeah, if you want to see that video, I'll link it below if it comes out before this fall trends video. And also for the copper blonde hair color, that color gives off a golden tinge shade that brings warmth and vibrancy to the hair color, and it really works well on warmer skin tones. And for me, my skin tone is, my undertone is technically neutral but leans towards warm, so that's why I feel like this complements my skin tone very well. I don't know if I can officially say yet that I will go back to regular, my natural sandy brown hair, but so far I'm loving the hair color. And before going on to the hair accessories, I wanted to say, like, if you don't want to permanently color your hair, there are also products that you can use that can make you, that can let you test out if you maybe even like the color. There's the Curlsmith brand that has like the temporary hair wax that you can get any of those colors in. There's the As I Am, and then there's the ORS Curls Unleash hair color wax. So those are some things that I did try out before like permanently changing my natural hair color, just to see if I liked it before doing the big hair color. And another thing you can do without having to color your technically your natural hair, you can always get extensions. You can try a ponytail, you can do a wig, you can try any of those sew-ins, all of those things, just to like see if you like these colors on your face with your skin tone, all of those things. So I would try those things first if you're still kind of on edge of like changing your hair color. But I feel like for the fall, you want to just bring some warmth to your skin tone. Let me know if you are thinking about coloring your hair, and what color are you contemplating on? What color do you think you should go for this fall? Let me know in the comments. So there you have it. Those were my top fall hair trends for 2024.